Tyler, what's going on, man? First person in here. Ooh, I probably shouldn't show that lighter on stream. Consistently, one of the first people in here. I genuinely hope that I don't get like a strike or something for accidentally holding up that lighter. I'm just lighting up a little piece of incense. Just because I went through this phase where I really enjoyed incense, and I got a bunch of it, and I'd burn it all the time, and then I kind of just forgot about it. Like all my incense stuff was just under a bunch of like, I don't even know what to call it. It was like on top of my shoe rack, but it had a bunch of stuff on top of it. So I kind of forgot about it, but I've been burning it more recently, and yeah. But I remember one time me and Barry were on stream, and this is what I think it was, at least. Now, stupidly enough, YouTube didn't tell me what it was, but I think that part of it is when I was lighting the incense, I lit it on camera. So I think that that's what the issue was. So we'll see after this live if I get the live taken down. Top 3 most overrated and underrated, in my opinion. Let's see. I'm going to do overrated and underrated just specifically for my collection. I'll real quick just go over the 3. Most overrated, Sauvage Eau de Parfum. I don't know why that one gets so much love. Azzaro Wanted by Night and the new Azzaro Wanted Elixir. I'm just going to say overrated because then all the underrated ones I have in my collection. So underrated, bang, bang. Last one, we're going to go shebang. It's interesting because we got 2 Middle Eastern fragrances here. So for me, underrated fragrances, they're just the fragrances that, like, yeah, they might be known, but they're way better than that. Then, just as they're hyped up to be. Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. This one is very underrated in my opinion. Clone of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. If you want just a straight up boozy peach scent, Bright Peach is definitely the way to go. Next one, Cadlage Chiaka Blue. I've seen some people talk about this one, but not a whole lot. Now that I think about it, it's been a hot minute since I've worn this one, so I probably will give this one a wearing, maybe tomorrow, if not at some point this weekend. Clone of YSL La Nuit de l'Homme Blue Electric. Good floral citrusy green fragrance. Amazing. And it's not a lot of people talk about it. The last one, very, very underrated because a lot of people hate on it and say that it's the most overrated fragrance ever and it sucks. Versace Blue Jeans. Versace Blue Jeans smells good. It lasts a long time. I don't really know like what else people expect me to say about the fragrance. Like it's maybe not the most modern fragrance. I'll give it that. But like it's a good old school powdery fragrance. If you're not into those old school powdery fragrances, you probably should not be wearing it. But yeah, Blue Jeans, by far, most underrated. And I feel like you gotta say it's underrated. Even if you don't like love it, but if you at least like it, then that's gotta be a pretty underrated fragrance simply because of the sheer amount of hate it gets. On the bus after the baseball game and still joined Wyatt. I appreciate it, man. Center of the day, Polo Blue EDT. You had a guitar lesson. Went to the guitar store. Oh, so you wanted something fresh and subtle, not too overpowering. Seems like a good choice. I've not played any of the Silent Hills. Joel, what's going on? It's been a long time. It has been a long time. We need to do another live together someday. I'm free all day tomorrow. So we can maybe do one tomorrow if you're not busy. It depends what I'm doing tomorrow. Since I just got back from Arizona, I may be able to, but it just depends. If my mom's like, hey, I want you to be home tomorrow since you haven't been home. And if I can't hang out with my girlfriend, then, yeah, we probably could do a live. But vice versa, if I can hang out with my girlfriend or if I'm doing something after school, then obviously I'll be busy. But I'll keep you updated, Tyler. New games coming out or have come out this year you want to play? Well, new games coming out that I want to play. GTA 6. Easiest example to give. GTA 6 is going to be a huge game, Another game that I really want to play I guess so these ones have been out for a while, but the Spider-Man games, I've had the chance to buy them, but it's like I have a PS4. I would want a PS5 if I were to like get the Spider-Man games. But then they're pretty expensive. Even at pre-owned prices at like GameStop, they're still like $20 for a game. And I don't personally play video games that much. If I do, I'm playing my VR. So it really doesn't make that much sense for me to like buy games like that. But, you know, eventually if I do get a nicer, like the next gen Xboxes that are coming out, which you should be able to play Spider-Man on those, then, you know, I'll get them. What's my favorite fragrance of all time? My favorite fragrance of all time is Armani's Stronger With You EDT. Phenomenal fragrance. This is just a super good chestnut vanilla fragrance. There's sugar, there's smoke, there's sage, there's lavender. Yes, it's not the longest lasting out of the Stronger With You line, and maybe it's not the most unique, but it is so good. My collection has probably changed so much since I was on the lives. Well, I remember one of the last lives we were doing, or that's not one of the last lives we were doing, but on some of the lives that we were doing, I remember you were talking about like all the new fragrances you get, because you got like Coral Fantasy, Profondo, and Stronger With You Intensely, or the EDT, I want to say, but I want to say it was Intensely actually, but you were getting some good fragrances in the collection. Your big ass 200 ml Nautica Voyage, fuck, dude. All right, sounds good. Just text me if something comes up, yeah, for sure, Tyler, for sure. We should play VR together. Just text me after this because I'll probably be playing VR. Can I do a Southern accent? There's different there's different types of Southern accents. You know, you got that one guy just with a little bit of a drawl, not too much, but just a little subtle drawl. You have like a grandma. Hey, sweet. No, I cannot do a Southern grandma. I don't know. I really can't do a Southern accent that well. A proper sounding one, because majority of the time when you're doing an accent, you're just doing you're doing that bass accent that everyone talks in, but like amped up a lot. So if I were to do just like a typical Southern accent, oh, what's up? Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I do it? Oh, fuck, me and Timmy just fucked up this fucking Ford Ranger. You know, I do something like that? I don't know. I'm not from the South, though. I'm from Montana. So to me, don't speak with an accent. I'm sure to people in the South, I do, you know, have a weird accent. What mint fragrance do I like? Mint fragrance. So I'm not sure if mint is listed on this one, but mint is definitely one of the things that I get in this fragrance. Game of Spades Full House, beautiful fragrance. To me, it's this minty, citrusy, fresh tea fragrance. Super good. Super, super good. Great longevity, great projection. Phenomenal. Also, one thing I want to say. I ordered 2 men's colognes. They are pretty cheap, around $20. Middle Eastern fragrances, very hyped up on TikTok. Not going to say what they are. You guys can obviously take your guesses. And then I am buying a perfume for my girlfriend. Another like around $20. Hyped up Middle Eastern fragrance off of TikTok. All from the same brand. There's the only hint you guys are going to get. Smells Stronger With You Parfum. Really nice. Smells similar to Intensely. More smoky and campfire smelling. For me, I don't really like the Parfum. I only tried it on skin, so it definitely could be different on, you know, or I only tried it on a test strip, so it definitely could be different on skin. However, these 2 are really all these Stronger With Yous I need. Now, I would want to try Stronger With You Only, Stronger With You Freeze, you know, a decent amount of the other flankers. However, I'm fine with just these 2 because they're both phenomenal. And for whatever reason, the Parfum, it smelled like the EDT with no vanilla. Tyler, you think I'm tweaking with that? Did you get vanilla? Okay, I guess not even just Tyler. Anyone who has tried the new Stronger With You Parfum, was the vanilla strong in it, or was there no vanilla? Because to me, it was like just the chestnut from the original Stronger With You. So just like the original Stronger With You with no vanilla. Which, it's still like good fragrance, but it was just very disappointing to me. Glue Goes, what's going on? I've been so busy, bro. How have you been? Well, recently I've been great. I was in Arizona for a couple of days, just on vacation. And in general, I've still been doing pretty good. How about you? Newest stuff you got: Why I Saw Myself, Stronger With You Intensely, Yellow Dream, Lamal, Ultramal, Most Wanted Parfum. Damn, that good pickups. Very good pickups. I don't really like Yellow Dream. That one kind of grosses me out a little bit. Myself is phenomenal. Lamal is phenomenal. Stronger With You Intensely. New batch is okay. It's not bad. Ultramal is great. Most Wanted, Parfum, great as well. Do any of the OGs come to lives or not? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like JB still pops in from time to time. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to remember like who are the OGs, who are not the OGs. There's still a decent amount of people who pop in, Joel. And there's definitely a lot more new people as well, though. What games do you play on VR? You play Gorilla Tag, Downshot, VR Chat, Meta Horizon Worlds, Gym Class Basketball. Tyler, I play gym class basketball, or yeah, gym class. So we could play that. Well, a game I want to recommend to you if you like shooter games, it's called Tactical Assault VR. Bro, that game is so fun. Best game I think I've ever played. It's still in early access, but for an early access game, it's like very well developed. Think of it almost as like Ready or Not. If you know what I'm talking about, that's a Steam game, and it's like a police game. But it's different because Tactical Assault, you're like military. But very fun game, and it's like $12. So Tyler, I recommend you get that game, honestly. Versace Eros EDP is my favorite mint fragrance ever. Eros EDP is a great fragrance. The whole Eros line, the Oda EDT, EDP, and I believe Parfum all have mint straight off in the opening. But my girlfriend Latafa Yara, she loves it. I guess I'm not going to share the one I got my girlfriend. What Yara did you get her? Was it just the original one? And what does that one smell like to you? Do you like La Ligue? I've never tried anything from La Ligue, unfortunately. Mr. D&D, what's going on? Stronger With You Parfum. Also smelled similar to Spice Bomb Extreme. Has the same smoky, spicy vanilla scent. For me, it's weird. I didn't get that much vanilla. Tiki Taki, what's going on? My friend is going to get Green Extravaganza because at Macy's, fragrances are 15% off. Honestly, you should try and show him like a discounter because Green Extravaganza, if I'm not mistaken, is decently cheap on discounters. Like, it's still expensive because it's a Valentino fragrance. But maybe tell him to look into that because he could still save himself a little bit of money. Bro does not remember me as an OG. Mr. D&D, who are you? I have no clue who you are. What is everyone's fragrance of the day? I can't believe I haven't asked anyone that. What is everyone's fragrance of the day? Mine, rolling it back with a classic. I kind of wanted to put on something like heavy, like something like Sauvage Elixir, but it was super hot out. So I just put on something cheap, something easy, something good to wear. Davidoff Cool Water. Not the longest lasting fragrance, but it's good. And one thing that pisses me off, when people are like, oh, Cool Water's outdated. Cool Water doesn't smell outdated at all. It's a citrus, it's a green, fresh, aquatic fragrance. I don't know how it can smell outdated. Alexa, what's going on? Didn't get much vanilla out of it, but off the rip, it was pretty vanilla. I don't know. It's just like, it's weird because when I smelt it, I did not get vanilla. I agree with you on that like smoky, almost campfire vibe, but I did not get that much vanilla. 1 Million Elixir, it's so good for springtime in my opinion. Ooh, here's the thing. Okay, 1 Million Elixir. Winter and fall, most definitely pull it out, rock it. Summer, no, unless you're dressing it up for like a special event. Spring, it depends. If we're talking a cold, rainy spring day, absolutely. I guess I'll just show you guys this. My windows are kind of dirty, but that don't really matter. This is what the weather looks like outside. Oh my God, what? There we go. Like, it's just like bright and nice out. So if we're talking spring weather like that, I don't think I could rock it. I think like, as much as I don't want to say it, something like 1 Million Lucky would be good. But I don't like 1 Million Lucky. Scent of the day, Stronger With You Intensely. Good fragrance, D&D. It's been cold in KY. The hell is KY? Kentucky? Cool Water's not outdated at all. Really nice green, fresh, slightly citrusy barbershop scent. For me, I don't even get much of a barbershop scent. I can kind of see why barbershop scents are outdated, but I still disagree with that. I don't get a barbershop scent. I don't get like a shaving cream scent or anything like that. For me, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird because this is what I would imagine like you're visiting your family and you walk into their house and this is what it smells like. Like your family from a couple states away, you know, them and your parents don't have the best relationship, but they still love each other enough for you guys to visit. You know what I mean? It's very underrated. I agree. You're familiar with Zamaya line. I have heard of the brand Zamaya. I have never actually tried anything from them though, but I am familiar with the brand. D&D C2, what's going on, man? How are you? KYS Kentucky, Cool Water, pretty good. It was one of my first fragrances. I think it's good. I don't see how that one gets a lot of hate. I'll be right back though. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense because ultimately, as soon as a fragrance is like 20 years old, people think, okay, it's outdated, you know? Scent of the Day, Sol de Janeiro 62, no chirp pistachio, salted caramel, and vanilla. I've smelled that one. If I'm not mistaken, they are actually making that into an actual perfume. So it's not just a body spray. They're making it into an actual perfume. I believe you can actually buy it at this point. But I believe it's like eau de parfum or parfum. Now, there's the off chance that that is the one that you're wearing. But I would assume you're just wearing like the body spray of it. What's good, C2? How you been? Just blind by Issey Miyake, Lodisi, and Lattafa Honor and Glory. Hey, Honor and Glory seems good, you know? Honor and Glory definitely looks good. Lodisi Porom. I'm going to take you guys on a trip with me. I'm going to take y'all on a trip with me. Scent Bubble. Scent Bubble, I believe first live I've seen you in here, but how's it going, man? If y'all don't know, Scent Bubble is another fragrance influencer, fragrance content creator, whatever you want to call it. He's pretty cool. I would recommend subscribing to him. He did a video with Chris Siage. So if you like, you know, those realms of, like that realm of fragrance influencers, you'll definitely like Scent Bubble. But let's see. I had to walk all the way upstairs just so I could grab my dad's bottle. Lodisi Porom. It's a good fragrance. Like, there's nothing bad about it. This one doesn't smell outdated. It's been out since the 90s. Matter of fact, I want to get a spray of this on my hand. Bathroom review, guys. Bathroom review. Green, slightly floral. If I'm not mistaken, there is, I don't know if it's pronounced Lang Lang or Ylang Ylang, but it's like this very floral note, you know? Oh, it smells good. Slightly citrusy fresh off the opening. It's good. Citrusy fresh, floral, that old school like masculine floral though. Don't get this envisioning like either the more modern men's floral fragrances or like those old school women floral fragrances. That's not what it's like. It's like you want some florals because you're going on a date or something like that, you know? It just seems to be a crowd-pleasing scent, honestly. It's very good. Yeah, they already made it into a perfume. What is the King fragrance for summer? King fragrance name drop right there. King, okay, so the best fragrance for summer. It really depends. It depends on your budget. I would say something that is accessible to a lot of people and that is a great summer fragrance would have to be, honestly, this is a great recommendation in my opinion. Lattafa Mahir Legacy, clone of Parfums de Marly Sedley. Now, the interesting thing with this, to me, it outlasts and it out projects the real Sedley. And it smells 95% close. To me, the only difference I can smell to my nose is it has a little bit of an incensey vibe to it, where Sedley does not. I don't know why I smelled this, assuming I had Mahir Legacy on it. Low Disciporum still smells absolutely phenomenal. I still stand by that. But I think Mahir Legacy is great. It's like $20. Want to get the Mason Margiela Jazz Club candle? Yes! Micah, when you want to come play Wheel of Fragrance. Hey, Scent Bubble, we just need to set something up. I know I've kind of been lacking, but I had a trip that I just got back from 5 hours ago. So I should have some more free time. So whenever works for you. I don't think I have like like your Instagram or a way of contacting you, but we'll figure it out. You can leave a comment, or you can tell me now, whatever way I can contact you, if you have like your Instagram in your bio or something like that. Some people say it's more Aqua di Gio. For me, I can slightly see that comparison of Aqua di Gio. Slightly. The only way, which I know that this is not the original Aqua di Gio, but Aqua di Gio Parfum, to me, smells pretty close to the original, just a little more amped up. It's stronger, a little bit more aquatic, and a little bit more floral than the original. I can see it. Because they are fresh fragrances, they are fresh and floral. That is where the comparisons stop. This is a more powdery floral scent. Still very fresh. It's not like a warm powdery fragrance. Where in Aqua di Gio, it is a very light floral scent. I also recently got Beverly Hills Polo Club Blaze. Very nice, classy, sweet, fresh, woodsy scent. Lasts really good for a body spray. I had I don't have them anymore, but I had like a little 15, or I believe they were just 15 mLs. But Blaze smells good, honestly. Hey Micah, Anthony, what's going on? Favorite for summer is Eros Energy. That one's good for sure. How was your vacation? It was pretty good. I'm definitely happy. I'm definitely happy to be back in Montana. Arizona was good. It was hot, and it's not even like the hottest part of the year. So I really don't want to know what it would have been like if we went there midsummer. Cristiano Ronaldo Legacy Private Edition, mind-blowing for a footballer's fragrance. Womb Raider, either you came in and recommended me that one before, or you and another person like literally said the exact same thing. Do I have any animalic fragrances? I'm sure I have some fragrances that have like a weird animal. Oh, here we go, actually. Polo Green. The musk in this, I don't know if it's actually the musk in this or something, but it has something to do with deer. Either like deer urine or just like the deer glands or something like that. So this one, although the scent isn't very animalic to me, it's not like a very rough scent. This isn't something I would wear. It's empty. This was not my bottle. This was my friend's dad's bottle. But it has something. It's like deer pee or like deer piss glands or something like that. But has some weird animal note in there. Instagram on my bio. We can set up for whatever. Hey, Scent Bubble sounds good. CR7, play it cool, daily wear. It's good for all year round. Smells amazing. I want to try them. My only thing is really don't see them at my rack stores. Favorite Gourmand and favorite Freshie. Favorite Gourmand. Okay. Favorite Gourmand right here. Favorite Freshie. Great question. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Team Freshie all the way. I love fresh fragrances. I still like and love Gourmand fragrances. They're not my favorite. I love Freshies. Favorite Freshie, as of right now, damn. Probably Bad Boy Cobalt will be my favorite Freshie right now. Powdery blue body wash with this nice, distinct plum note. Very good for year-round use. Just a great Freshie. My favorite Gourmand. If you want to smell like an apple pie or a cinnamon applesauce, look no further than City Rhythm Austin. phenomenal fragrance. It has apple, cinnamon, tobacco. Now it's interesting. With this tobacco, I don't get like necessarily like a spicy vibe from it in the sense of just like the average tobacco spice. For me, it just really adds to like that warm feel. Like it smells like a warm cinnamon apple pie. Pokemon is cool. Sure, Pokemon is cool, I guess. New pickup's going to be Cuba Gold and CR7 Game On. Nice, dude. CR7 Game On, decent take on Stronger With You. Is it a take on Stronger With You or Stronger With You intensely? See a Toy Boy on the rack. Awesome. Yes, sir, I do have Toy Boy on the rack. This would not have been a fragrance that I would have picked up normally. However, this was a recommendation from King Fragrance. If y'all don't know him, get with the game. This is his favorite fragrance. This was his first fragrance. He was like, dude, it's so good. I love it. I had never been able to test it. None of my stores near me sell it. Now, I ended up finding this at my job. I don't work at my TJ Maxx anymore. But when I was working there, we had this gift set. No one was buying it. 3.4 ounce with a 10 ml tester of it, like with a little bear head and everything on it, and then a body lotion. It just kept getting marked down and down and down and down, and eventually it was like $30. It was like $33 or some shit like that. So I swooped this up, and I got it, and it's not the typical fragrance I would go for. However, I'm not mad about it. It is this nutmeggy rose. It's good. I would pull that out. I really just pulled it out in the cool weather. But if I need to go to like a wedding or a funeral, you know, something like that, that's definitely when I'll pull it out. Rockin' Profondo EDP all day for my freshie. Wait, hold on. Well, why is that so? Oh, I don't know why that was so confusing to me. Profondo EDP. So, when you say Profondo EDP, are you talking about this one, the one that I have, or the new one where it says Profondo, then Eau de Parfum under it? Because that, if I'm not mistaken, is a reformulated version. It's a reformulated version, if I'm not mistaken. I live in AZ. Let's link if you're up here next time. That would be fun. Now, the only thing is I had no way of like driving or getting anywhere because I was with my girlfriend and her parents. But if I drive down there, which I don't know if I ever would, but if I drive down there and then I have a car, or if I'm an adult by then and I can drive a rental car, we can definitely link up and do something. I mean, the clear one, the new one smells super good. Yeah, it's slightly different. Yeah, it's like, okay, here's the thing. It's pretty similar. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Profondo Eau de Parfum is disgusting. It's a horrible fragrance. The original is so much better. Now, for me, the slight difference that I get, I like Profondo the original Profondo a little bit better, but they're pretty, like, they're 99% the same. What's my favorite vetiver? That's a good question. Honestly, I'm going to have to accept defeat on that question. I don't know off the top of my head what fragrances in my collection actually have vetiver in them. I know that there's definitely some, but off the top of my head, got no clue. I've recommended it here before. Magnetic metal cap, beautiful dark blue glass bottle, EDP concentration, 10 hours on skin for me, combination maple sap, neroli, basil leaf, and tonka bean. It's stunning and so unique. Oh, yeah, see, Womb Raider, I was so confused because I was thinking you were talking about, like, Acqua di Gio Profondo for some weird reason. I was like, that has, like, nothing. Like, that's nothing like Profondo. Favorite gourmand, either Lattafa Camera or Spice Bomb Extreme. Favorite freshie, Full House or Acqua di Gio EDT. They're all good, you know. They're all super good. Don't even have half of these, LOL. I only have Comra. Comra's still good, though. And it's like, here's the thing. You can still love a fragrance if you don't have it. I don't know why some people, like, have this weird idea in their head where if someone doesn't own a cologne or perfume, they can't talk about it. That's simply not true. If you have tried the fragrance, then you can talk about it. Now, of course, try and make it a little bit clear. I don't own this fragrance. I never owned a bottle. I've tried it. Here are my thoughts on it. Don't be like, guys, here are the reasons why you should not buy this fragrance. Because in the end, if you've only had a sample of it and you've never actually worn it, can you really speak on it? Maybe. I think you probably could. King, what's going on? Jumping from you and Brian's live. If I knew Brian was live, I would have just gone live with him. But King, how you doing? Yo, I've been a fan for a while, watching content on my PC. I was wondering if you could review two of my favorite cheapies, Lucky Number 6 Pour Homme and Versace the Dreamer. So I've never heard of Lucky Number 6 Pour Homme, but I do have Versace the Dreamer. We're going to get this one on a tester strip. Let's get this one on a tester strip. Versace the Dreamer is a good fragrance. It's not going to be for everybody. Okay, dot on the tester strip. So this is a fragrance for someone who wants a cheapie that smells way more expensive than it is. And kind of take that with a grain of salt. This fragrance definitely does have some niche qualities to it. It's something I like, but I don't see myself wearing it. Now, who knows? I actually have not given this one a full wearing, so eventually I should give it a full wearing. But it is a good white floral heavy fragrance. Whenever I describe this one, pretty much all I say, it's white floral heavy. Simply because that's really all I can smell. There's no like vanilla I get, no like lavender, no woodsiness really. It is straight up to me a white floral earthy scent. It's good. It's good. It smells way more expensive than it is. If you were to bring people in and, you know, you were showing them some Manceras, some Nishanis or something like that, and you pulled this out and you're like, oh, smell this, and guess how much it costs? Someone would probably smell it. That smells like it's 200, you know, could be $200. It smells a lot more high quality than it is. I don't know if Victory Elixir is considered gourmand, but that's my go-to as well. I think that one could be considered gourmand. It's not gourmand in the traditional way, as it really smells like a food, but it just smells like a mix of like some dessertiness, you know? Lattafa Artisan 2 is excellent. What does that one smell like? Good. And you? King, I'm doing pretty good, man. I love Dreamer. I think it's good, you know? Like, it's definitely good. It's nothing insane, but it's good. Club Nuit Intense, man. Never tried it. Most controversial fragrance I enjoy, and everyone in the chat, feel free to answer also. Yes, everyone let me know. A fragrance that gets a lot of hate that I personally enjoy? Blue Jeans. I love Blue Jeans. It is a good fragrance. It smells old school and powdery. It lasts long. It's $20. It's very good. I can't wait for my Le Male EDT sample to come in Monday. I'm going to find out if I truly love it. Le Male EDT is just a fragrance that 9 out of 10 people are going to enjoy. There might be that one person who's like, I don't really like that one. 9 out of 10 people are going to enjoy that fragrance. Ministry of Oud line solid. So I have not tried, and assuming you're talking about Paris Corner, I have not personally tried their Ministry of Oud line, simply because I don't really like oud, and I didn't even know that was a line. However, from their Ministry of Gourmand line, they have Paris Corner Mauj Moscow Mule. Smells like a Moscow Mule, I suppose. I don't know. I'm 16. I don't drink alcohol. So it could smell like a Moscow Mule. Tiramisu Speculoos. This one is special. Moscow Mule is special for a freshie. This one is special. This is a gourmand fragrance that I love. It smells like a tiramisu. Easiest way to describe it. Like, I know that's kind of a shitty description. Yeah, tiramisu speculoos. It smells like a tiramisu. What else? If you smell the tiramisu, this is what it smells like. Exactly. It's slightly chocolatey, vanillic, cinnamony, coffee heavy. So good. This one that I don't really like. Another one, same bottle, different fragrance. This is Banana Bliss. Now, I really wanted to get this one, and I really wanted to like it because I wanted a good banana fragrance. Damn, that actually smells so good in the air. Maybe I need to give this one another wearing. Wow. Okay. Wow. So this has changed up a lot since I had actually worn it. So you know what? I'm going to put these back real quick. These ones are great. Maj Moscow Mule is great. Tiramisu Speculoos is great. I was honestly not very impressed with Banana Bliss. But wow, that is good. Now, the only thing that's kind of tripping me up a little bit is it kind of smells like the buttered popcorn jelly beans. If y'all know what I mean. It doesn't actually smell like a buttered popcorn, but it smells like how those taste. Like that synthetic buttery popcorn taste that's like sugary. It's kind of what it smells like. Now, when I kind of get that picture out of my head and I smell this, yeah, it's banana-y, vanillic, tad bit of coconut. This is like you're at the pool. Wow, that's good actually. Wow, hold on. Why is this one tripping me up so bad? Now I feel bad because I haven't worn this one in a while. So I'll have to give this one another wearing. I think it's fresh enough to wear in the heat. But I think it really depends. Because this one, I know would be great in the cold. But this, it's like you're at the pool. You put on a... I guess this analogy doesn't really make sense. But it's almost like you're at the pool. You put on a like coconut smelling sunscreen. You swim a little bit, get out of the pool. You can still kind of smell that coconut sunscreen vibe. And then you put on this like banana tanning lotion or something like that. Or maybe I guess a better comparison, say like you're outside, you know, you spray some coconut sunscreen, you can smell the coconut sunscreen, and you put on like a banana lotion. It's weird because it's literally like it smells like a coconut sunscreen mixed with like a banana suntan lotion or something like that. It's good. It's really good. Love Parfums only Pegasus. Refuse to spend that much. So you got Cray by Armoff. How close do you think it is? I'm putting Dreamer in my vid. I think I know what one you're talking about, King. Been a long time, Mikey. How you been? Mr. Rolex, it has been a long time. I'm pretty good. How about you? I love Toy Boy. It's good for sure. Halfway on all my fragrances. Which one are you? So D&D, and I guess anyone else who wants to answer this. What fragrance are you the most full on, and are you the like most empty on? Got La Mole Parfum sample in my drawer. Take it out at 4 a.m. Smell it. Shit, give me superpowers, bro. I swear. Like, I think it's good, but it's nothing insane. Micah, must have for summer. Halloween Man Hero. Think Invictus. It's got that bubblegum goodness. So, if you've tried Hawass, how does it compare to Hawass? My favorite floral scent, Blue Cedar and Cypress by Cremo. Really nice, floral, fresh, powdery scent. Kind of like way more floral version of Blue Jeans. Cut down on the powderiness. That could be good. That sounds interesting. Miral Oud, Blue Jeans amazing. Yes, I love Blue Jeans. I agree. Blue Jeans, one of my favorites. My friend hates it and thinks it has a tobacco note, which I don't smell whatsoever. I don't get like tobacco. I don't get like a weed note or anything like that. People try and throw comparisons to like anything that has to do with like a hippie. People are like, oh, you smell like a hippie, or oh, you smell like cigarettes, or oh, you smell like weed, or something like that. Doesn't smell like it at all. Drakkar Noir is one people roll their eyes about. I don't give a fuck. It's good in my opinion. Yeah, I will attest to that one as well. Drakkar Noir, now again, not the typical fragrance I would wear. However, if you want something that just smells like a man to you, and I put a lot of words in like quotation marks, just because when I smell that fragrance, I think of like a big burly like biker in like a leather jacket. That's what I think. And when I think of like super masculine guy, that's kind of the same idea that I think of. Now, the air quotes are just because that's in my opinion. So take anything I say with air quotes with a grain of salt, pretty much. What's up, Rolex? Been a minute. Yeah, bro, it's been ages. Most deceiving note breakdown you've ever seen. I think, honestly, most deceiving I've ever... Let's see. Oh. Spice Bomb Night Vision. Simply because there's a red hot chili pepper note in here. And when I looked up the note breakdown, I was like, dude. I don't want to smell like a red hot chili pepper. And here's the thing. For the first 10, 20 seconds. You kind of get that pepper note. But it's really just like a green apple woodsy combo the whole time. Little bit of pepperiness in the red hot chili pepper turns from like a spicy pepper, and really it's for like the first 5 seconds. All I can smell is like that pepperiness. After that, starts getting sweeter, starts just like a sweet green apple woodsiness. And the pepperiness just turns into that traditional pepperiness. Ministry Gourmand line, Coconut Lagoon, #1. Don't make the rules. Candied coconut with lime. I could try that one. I definitely do want to. That one actually, I had picked 2 fragrances opposed to getting that fragrance, but that one's on my list. Frillo, how have you been? Been good, man. Been good with life. Starting to enjoy it again. Oh, been busy with life. Starting to enjoy it again. It's nice. Been good too, bro. You know any 80s powerhouse like Lagerfeld or Fahrenheit? Yeah, like Dior Fahrenheit, Drakkar Noir, Davidoff Cool Water. There's a lot of, like even Polo Green, you could say was like a powerhouse in the 80s. Where do you buy tester strips? Personally, I buy them online. I think I got like a fucking 500 or like 1,000 pack for like $10. Panda the Thug Cat. It's been a hot minute. Since this account has been on. That's good, bro. Panda Gang on top. Sauvage Dior. Dior Sauvage is good. Nicholas, what's going on? Bro, get Yeah Man by Maison Alhambra. What is that one a clone of? I caught this kid selling my friend a fake YSLY EDP for 30. Told the kid it's fake. I don't know what'll happen next. Cap was way too light. Ripped the silver words off the bottle. Most full, Hawas Black. Lowest, Le Male Parfum or Ultramar Fair. My Boss #1 almost done. Balenciaga Pour Homme full. Boss #1 really interests me. Hate cigarettes. Love the smell of weed. Been wearing Le Male Parfum. So good. Le Male Parfum is good. Been to a Snoop Dogg concert before. LOL. So I know what weed smells like. And blue jeans doesn't smell like it whatsoever. Exactly. Most full on fragrances. Sauvage Elixir. Most empty. Rochus Mustache EDP. I love Sauvage Elixir. Montrese, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you as well. What about Hawas Ice? Hawas Ice is so good. Hawas Ice, if you like Hawas or Invictus with like YSLY, with like some YSLY vibes, you'll love that one. I love that. Crave by Armaf, cheapest Pegasus, 100% clone. Love almond vanilla scents. Armaf makes exact clones, tons of fragrances, over $100. Love the Mole Parfum though. Micah ain't really fucked with it. I think it's okay. It's nothing crazy. Any good tobacco fragrances for less than $30 other than CK1 Shock? Yeah, here we go. So this one's kind of hit or miss. You might have to get the 1.7 ounce for under $30, but this is Burberry London. It's like a tobacco Christmas tree. You get this tobacco vibe, but it smells like you're sitting by the fireplace on Christmas Day and someone's smoking out of like one of those like classic wooden tobacco pipes. That's what this one smells like. It's good. It's so good. Very, very good. And honestly, that one works pretty well in the heat. Most full fragrance, Beverly Hills Polo Club. You don't wear that one. Oh, but the RR is the actual one, but you don't wear it. Second to least, full Cremo Bourbon and Oak. Which that one's the one of like Hugo Boss Parfum, right? Need to get a spice bomb soon. Is Infrared the best, or what do you recommend, Micah or anyone? So personally, my favorite spice bomb is Night Vision EDT. It does not last long. The Eau de Parfum will be a little bit better, last a little bit longer, and will still be good for the warm weather. However, I think probably the best all-around one, Infrared Eau de Parfum. D&D, it's good, bro. Like for the real, the Parfum. Wait, Red Hot Chili Pepper. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. I am mad behind on comments. Let's see. Red Hot Chili Peppers reference. If it's cloudy, I'm going to wear it. Wear it most. Got to start wearing my others before it runs out. I steal my strips. That's fair. Sauvage Elixir. Great fragrance. Yeah, man. Clone of YSL. I don't know why all, because I know Maison Alhambra. They have Maison Alhambra, yeah, which is like a weird name for it. Doesn't last long, that clone. Odyssey Mega, fruity twist on YSOY, so good. 80s and 90s, more powerhouse for me. Smelled more than anything. Jupe Homme, worked as a bartender, smelled on people. Such an overrated fragrance, great sillage. I don't like that one. English Laundry has some good stuff. Yeah, decent stuff for sure. Amore Cafe, never tried Amore Cafe. My offerings from Mancera that I own, Instant Crush and Tonka Cola, both are absolutely phenomenal. My personal recommendation from the House of Mancera, Instant Crush. Got to get me a bottle of Burberry London. Seems like such a vibe in a bottle. It's so good. What do you think when you hear Terre Hermes? Well, when I think of Terre Hermes, I guess I kind of like just start questioning about it because I've never tried a Terre Hermes fragrance. So when people are like, "Oh my god, Ogive," I don't. It's like Ougivre. I don't know how you fucking say it, but they're like, "Oh, Ougivre is so good," and they explain it, and it's like it seems good, but I've never tried it. You know, put a dent. My Coconut Lagoon. It's hot in Arizona, so the tropical lime is fire. Where the cuz at though? Panda. We'll see if she wants to come over. Panda, come here. Come on, I haven't seen you in like 4 days. Yep, there we go. I have tried Jazz Club. I think it's okay. Nautica Voyage, JPG Cocktail at Macy's tastes so good. Micah D&D, Panda, I'm a head out. Hey, Mr. Rolex, have a good night. Be back for more regular streams again. Peace out. Hey, for sure, man. Mike, it's been fun. Got to go picking up an order of LeBeau, Paradise Garden. Oh, LeBeau, Paradise Garden, Ultramall, Burberry, London, waiting on replica. Oh, waiting on replica on a date. Seems like you got some good pickups, man. See Mr. Rolex, Roma by Laura Biagotti. Good take on Terre Hermes. Like, I want to try them, but my thing, too, is I've seen them at my rack stores, but for like a 1 ounce bottle, they want like $60, and that doesn't seem like it's that good of a deal. Anyways, yes, Panda, I missed you so much. As promised, here is the real Panda the Thug Cat. Panda, say hello to the camera. She is big. She is fat. She's still my baby. Love you, Panda. And now she's running away somewhere. Best date night, best casual wear. Ooh. So, for me, best date night would be Stronger With You. I'll go to something a little bit different, just because I do tend to go that one a decent amount. Best date night. I'm going to go best date night, $20. Make it a little bit challenging. My opinion. Fragrance World, Barakat, Amber Eve. Now, I'm surprised because the Maison Alhambra Tom Ford, I guess I have one right here. The Maison Alhambra Tom Ford bottles had to end up getting removed and replaced because they were like infringing on Tom Ford's copyright with the bottles. But Mason Francis Kurkdjian, I guess, does not care. This looks decently close to the, Mason Francis Kurkdjian fragrances. This is Barakat Amber Eve. It is a clone of Grand Soir. Personally, I love this fragrance. I don't know how close it smells to Grand Soir. A lot of people are like, oh, Grand Soir isn't that good. I think it's good. Well, this one at least. $20. You get this straight up ambery vanilla. It's so good. Just a super good ambery vanilla fragrance. I don't know how you can get much better than that. Especially for a date night and for $20, it's so good. My girlfriend loves that one. And just a good year-round one. And again, this one is not going to be the best one, and this one still is a little bit more on the budget side. Jimmy Choo Man, I think, is a phenomenal, just everyday fragrance. Citrusy, fresh, woodsy. This one is good. I definitely need to give this one some more wearings. It's only a 1.7 ounce bottle, and as you can see, I've made a decent dent in this one. Worn it a handful of times. It's good. It's for sure good. Best fresh, in my opinion. Best fresh. Let's see. We're gonna go different price points on this one. Also, I'm sorry. Here, actually, I just closed the window. I was gonna say I'm sorry if it's noisy because my mom is mowing the lawn. But we'll go from different price points. So we'll have under 30, under 100, and under 500. I said, I don't fucking know. Under 500. We'll say that. Under 30. Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. So good. Shiaka Blue, clone of Yves Saint Laurent's La Nuit Alone Blue Electric. Citrusy and green in the opening. Floral in the middle notes. Base notes. Vanilla and amber combo. And it's a little bit floral. Under $100. Bad Boy Cobalt. Woodsy Plum Body Wash. That's a little bit powdery. Easiest way to describe it. Almost has this like slight candy vibe to it. With just that very juicy plum. And under $500. Nishani Ani X-Straight. Oh my god. Freshy that has some oomph to it, that lasts long, that projects well. It smells like... Now, here's the thing. It's not your typical Freshie because, in my opinion, it's a gourmand fragrance. That, it's like a lemon caramel sugar cookie. Chef's kiss. It's so good. Bro, my friend was selling pretty much full bottle of Tobacco Vanille for $60 on his Snap story. Said he only sprayed it 4 times. Middle Eastern clones giving OGs a run for their money. Absolutely. Scent-wise, longevity and projection-wise, and then even bottle-wise, you know? And a decent amount of these clone fragrances have a better unboxing experience and presentation than the real things, where it's sad because, yes, although these clone brands make a lot of money, not as much as fucking Versace or Dior and brands like that. No, he does. I just don't got money for it. I'm surprised no one bought it. Let him know to save it for you. Go to Freshie for me. Dylan Blue. Absolutely. Oh, you got to detonate and gets compliments. Yeah, Dylan Blue. I will attest to that one. Damn. Dylan Blue smells good. It's this bergamot grapefruit combo in the opening, and it's almost like it almost has this like oily resinous scent to me. It's so good. Most unique fragrance I've ever smelled. Let's see. I guess most unique, Thomas Kosmala No. 4 Cotton Candy. Disgusting fragrance. If you want to smell like not gonna say that actually. If you want to smell like you spent a whole day in like a strip club or something like that, and you know you can smell like a girl's like cheap cotton candy body spray. That's what that smells like. Oh, hold on. Really like Mont Blanc Legend smells. Reminds me of the mall. Amazing summer fragrance. It reminds you of the mall because if you say it reminds you of the mall, good chance you had an Abercrombie and Fitch store in your mall. And when Fierce was very popular, and I believe even pretty much more recently, the workers tend to spray it in the store and outside the store, so you walk past it and you can smell Fierce. Any polos? No polos. Best niche designer and cheapie. Best niche overall, probably Redline 2654. Best designer overall. And when I say overall, I'm also like talking overall, like I can wear them year round and everything like that. Best designer overall would probably, to me, be something like Versace Eros Flame. That's a good overall. And then Middle Eastern, yeah. Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. Or you can throw in Game of Spades Full House. Or you can throw in Hawass or Hawass Ice. There's a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances that I think are great and that you can wear year round and that are super good. And again, although, those might not be my favorite niche designer and, well, I guess the Middle Eastern, I shared like a bunch of my favorites. But they're just the ones that work very good year round, To be honest, I'm getting bored of fragrance I have. When I barely got them, I love them, but now they're meh. D&D seems like you need some more. Basically want 1 or 2 more editions for the summer. YSL myself, Sauvage, Born and Roma EDT. What should I get? I think, honestly, all 3 of them would be phenomenal. But I think if you could only pick one, go myself. And if you could pick 2, I would go myself and Born and Roma. Opened by Roger Gallet, has a unique smell. Never heard of that. Also, I want designer. Gray flannel for me, one of the worst. Put my nose to. Smells like iris and gasoline. It's a nose burner. That one is interesting because I genuinely enjoy gray flannel on the dry down. I don't enjoy this one in the opening. I do get what you mean by like an iris gasoline scent. And that is what I get in the opening. But when this one dries down, it's just this like powdery old school vibe. So that one I think is good just off the dry down. I think I do need some more. What's good, y'all? Drop a like. Hey, Grim, I appreciate it, man. If y'all don't know Grim, check out his channel. Drop a sub. Gray flannel is nice. I agree. We got about less than 4 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see if I go long. I don't know if I'll go longer than an hour, but just want to keep y'all updated. Barely notice your text, G. My bad, but you know my phone on D&D. Guys, does Mr. D&D leave his phone on D&D? Does Mr. Rolex have a Rolex? He does, actually. Pretty sure I saw like his I don't think it was his Instagram, but saw some shit of his. He had a Rolex. He also had like a Porsche or BMW or some fucking... It might have been an Audi. Some fucking sick-ass car, though, dude. Appreciate the shout-out. Grim, no problem. I appreciate all the shout-outs you give me on your stream. So, you know, just trying to pay it back. I don't know what else I have to say on that. I was going to say something else, but I had nothing to say. You better hop on VR after the stream. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah. Yeah, I will. But let's see, because we need to figure out what game we should play. So just text me about it. But let's see. We got about 3 more minutes left. I don't know really what I want to wear tomorrow. I think I'll just do the same thing that I normally do. And I would, you know, I'll let my girlfriend pick. There are some female fragrances I would wear. There are definitely a couple perfumes I've come across where I've been like, dude, I would not be opposed to wearing that myself. I have some feminine fragrances in my collection, but most of them are marketed as just like unisex. So something like Paris Corner Kyr Pistachio. It's a clone of Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. It's kind of hard to explain this one. This is a cotton candy, hazelnut, marshmallow fluff, vanilla, fruity, floral, citrusy fragrance. Very interesting. Cool bottle. That's one thing I will say. Very cool bottle, but definitely, yeah, feminine. Definitely feminine, but it's still good, you know. We should play Population 1 if you have it, or Gorilla Tag. Yeah, I mean, we could play either. I played Population 1 a couple times. I don't know if I'd really want to play Gorilla Tag. I've tried to play it. That shit pisses me off so bad, dude. Have I tried much of the Banana Republic line? I've tried one. It is like a pink pepper and peony or something like that, which is a perfume, but it's one that my mom bought, and it's pretty good, and they have a good unboxing. You order that watermelon one. Grim, I did not order that watermelon one. That one probably on my next go around, if I can find it off Joma Shop, I'll get that. I ordered 2 fragrances though, Grim. I'll let everyone in the chat, well, not this chat, but in our group chat know. Everyone else will know when I get the fragrances, of course. Pretty sure Mr. Rolex has a pic of the Rolex on his YouTube profile. You don't have a picture of D&D as your profile, so how was I supposed to know? Off topic, but what's your favorite grunge album? Tyler has got to know what this one is. Game called Downshot, similar to Bone Lab, can pretty much spawn a bunch of weapons, do dumb shit with random shit. Is it... Well, here, Tyler, me and you will talk about it, but you gotta know what this is, Tyler. Gotcha, why didn't end the fragrance? Oh yeah, you're good, Grim. But that one's definitely on my list. That one just looks intriguing. And then you say that's what Nitro Red should have been, which I just find funny. I want to try Nitro Red. Is that Pearl Jam? It is Pearl Jam. Here's the thing. I was thinking right off the bat, just with like this, you would know what it was. which is surprising, which means maybe you don't actually like grunge music, Tyler. No, I'm kidding. But let's see. We are at an hour, so that is going to do it. LMAO, don't waste your money on Nitro Red. I probably won't try Nitro Red. Like, it seems like it would be good, but at the same time, that and like some other fragrance and some other fragrances alike kind of give me vibes that like they wouldn't be that good. But Tyler, it's Pearl Jam 10. Nubs recommended me Montclair Sunrise. Smelled great. Might just drop 100 on it. Look, see if you can find it on discounters, because I believe Montclair isn't insanely expensive on discounters. If it's the black one, I'm pretty sure they have it on discounters. Gavin White, what's going on? However, it is time, so please drop a sub and a like if y'all have not already. Very, very glad that I could be on this live with everyone. Thank you all for being supportive. Thank you all for watching everything. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Got my first from day 3 coming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were telling me about that. I think you'd mentioned it a time before. I think, maybe. Favorite grunge album, either In Utero or Facelift? Mine is, Black Hole Sud. I subbed. Hey, Gavin, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Peace, everyone. I love y'all. Oh, damn.